So random. This video is sponsored by Cherry Coca-Cola. And we are back from commercial break. Hey, my name's Alaina. You saw the title. I'm doing another Q&A. An updated one, because the last one I did was like almost 2 years ago now. Wow, now that I said that, that does sound pretty long ago. April of 2021. A lot of things have changed. Most of you have asked some questions. We got 20 of them. I don't know how many there was last time, but yeah, we got 20 of them. If you guys want another one like this to even want to know even more further things about me, let me know in the comments below, and I'll do it again. But I'm pretty sure me answering these questions will sum up everything, because these are some pretty good ones. Alright, so the first question is, can you do the song Calm Before the Storm by Fall Out Boy? I know it's hard, but I don't care how long. I'll have to wait. And that was from Lila. Yeah, totally. I'll try to do it. I'm busy with my band Merch 5 and school. I'm just finishing up my senior year, so I have to start getting, my grades up, but like necessarily it's not really a problem now, because I'm kind of finishing up now, and grades are not really that important now for my senior year. But yeah, I'll definitely try to do it. I haven't heard that song before. I am really getting into Fall Out Boy though, which is another question. There's something about Fall Out Boy that I will answer. But yeah, like I said, I'll try to do it. I'll take a listen to it. It might come in a month or two, who knows. But I already have some drum covers planned. I already have the one planned for next week and the next week next week after, sorry, school brain. But yeah, Lila, I'll try to get that as fast as I can. So the next question is, what are some inspiring words for drummers who want to learn? Let me take a sip of my cocaine here for a second. I would definitely say practice, practice, practice. That is the #1 thing you need to do, because even for like a couple minutes even can change everything. Obviously you won't like lose the touch if you don't play drums for like a couple months. You're obviously still gonna have that, but like I would say try to practice as much as possible. Even when you're busy, just try to do it. I know it'll probably be hard sometimes to fit that in. Practice, never give up. I know it will be frustrating a lot. I know myself, I have been over a lot of songs and stuff, and right now, I'm actually trying to get into some rudiments and stuff. I'm trying to get more into that, since I practiced that in lessons a long time ago, but I don't really, practice rudiments and, basic drum notation and stuff, and I need to try to get more into doing that. But now I really just play drum covers and I learn by ear and stuff, so I kind of want to go back into doing that. I've noticed that I really like doing paradiddles, so I'm going to try to go start doing them at a faster tempo. But yeah, just practice as much as you can, I would say, and never give up, obviously. Drums are a lot of fun, so just stick with it. So, like I was saying earlier about Lila's question about if I should do Calm Before the Storm by Fall Out Boy, she asked another question and said, do you plan on doing any more Fall Out Boy covers? I absolutely am. I've started recently listening to them more and more, and oh my god, a lot of their old stuff is so good, you guys. I need to start doing more drum covers of their old stuff. I need to start looking into their new stuff. My dad said that a new song dropped from them not too long ago that I need to listen to. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I actually have a Fall Out Boy cover that I'm learning right now. It's super fun to do. I can't wait to show you guys. It's gonna come out in 2 weeks. I already know, I have it planned. I don't want to tell you guys the song though, but it is such a fun song to do on the drums, and it kind of challenged me. But yes, besides that one song, this one song that I'm gonna be doing in 2 weeks from now, I'm definitely gonna be doing some more Fall Out Boy covers. My band's actually doing a Fall Out Boy song, a different one, for my drum cover that I did. Okay, I'll just tell you guys. We're doing Thanks for the Memories, for my pick that I chose. So I'm excited to do that with my band, and I think it'll sound pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm gonna be doing more Fall Out Boy covers. Do you think Merge 5 will be together for a long time? I think so, cause, you know, most of my band members are in the lower class of high school, and I'm the oldest one. And even though I'm graduating, I'm still gonna be here. I'm gonna be going to a college. I'm lucky because the college I'm going to is literally only 10 minutes away from me, so I'm not leaving anytime soon. I'm pretty sure my other band members are not leaving anytime soon because the oldest ones in my band are sophomores in high school, so we would even have like a couple more years on us. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be staying for quite a while, so you don't have to worry. Is being in a band something you consider continuing when you're older? Oh yeah, definitely. I didn't know how it was gonna start out in the beginning, honestly. I was actually kind of scared in the beginning. I was like, I don't know if I can do this, like, do I need to learn sheet music for this? You know, I'm a self-taught drummer, but no, I don't have to. And oh my god, it's so much fun. For any of you guys that are wanting to join a band or considering or offered, do it pronto. It's so much fun. Even when Merge 5 splits, which sadly that might happen someday, I don't know when, I'm still going to try to find myself in getting into a band, whether that is a cover one or like actually if it's like a new band that we are creating. I don't want to be in a new creative band, but if that happens, it'll happen. But like I said in my other Q&As and stuff and on Instagram, I want to be in the pit orchestra for musicals. I want to drum and do that. And I know obviously most of the musicals for pit drummers, you have to know sheet music, which I'm not really good at. So I might have to challenge myself and go more into that to learn that. But yeah, as of right now I want to do the pit orchestra, but I definitely want to be in bands for as long as I can. They're a lot of fun to do. From your experience, do you think it's beneficial to have drum lessons? Okay, this is just my opinion. So, well, you know, obviously, everybody that starts out, they're all self-taught. Because you don't obviously, like, start and go straight to a drum teacher, which, I don't know, maybe someone has, but from what I've heard, no one has. So, pretty much, everyone's self-taught when you're starting. So, and then they go to drum lessons to, obviously, if they want to exceed. Personally, I mean, like I said a long time ago, I only was in drum lessons for 5 months, and that just got me a taste into what it was. And I quit because the drum teacher wasn't really my favorite, and I just I couldn't understand drum notation that well, and I just didn't want to exceed into that. I mean, for some people they do want that experience of like drum lessons and stuff, but if they have a good teacher and stuff, but I personally think I don't need any more drum lessons anymore. You can obviously, like, you can very easily figure out the drums by yourself. I personally think you don't need a drum teacher, because Dave Grohl, a lot of well-known drummers have started out self-taught and they've only had like a lesson or two and they're like, no, I don't like this, and they just learn by themselves. I know there's people that like want that like experience with learning from other people, but I would say you do whatever you want. If you know you can learn better by yourself, do that. If you know that you need to have somebody teach you, do that. And if you want to be, well, like, I don't know, I don't know if I should learn to do it by myself or learn it with someone else. I would say then go to a drum teacher, and then if you don't like it, drop out and learn by yourself. So I would say try it, but like in the beginning, when you're starting, try out a drum teacher with the lessons and stuff, and then if you don't like it, just drop it out. But yeah, being self-taught's really cool. I like learning by myself, and I learn things every day by myself. So, yeah, I would say start out with a drum teacher, and then if you don't like it, then just learn by yourself. But that's my opinion, obviously. For someone who's starting, would you recommend them to be self-taught? Okay, so like the other question that I was saying, pretty much everybody is self-taught when you're starting out. So, I would say yes. I don't really have anything else to say about this question because I pretty much answered all the things last question. But, yeah, I would say, being self-taught, if you want to learn being self-taught, listen to a lot of music. Listen to those drums. Also, watch drum covers. I've realized listening and watching are both of, like, my good things that I can do. Especially watching, I've learned. I'm really good at watching people, like, playing the drums of songs. Like, for instance, if I can't listen to, like, the drums clearly in a song, which that's okay, if you can't pick them out, then go straight to a drum cover, and you'll be amazed by how, like, quick you'll get that. Yeah, if I can't figure out a song, like, specific drums in it, I go straight to a drum cover, and I look what they do there. And then, I don't like the people that overplay the songs. Like, I just want the person just play the original song how it is. If you see my drum covers, I play it how it is. I don't like stuff being overplayed. And I do things here and there, but, like, I'm not a big fan of overplaying songs. I think it kind of ruins the songs. I would say if you're starting being self-taught, listen to lots of songs, especially the drums in it, and watch a lot of drum covers. Like Mighty Mouse Dex, for example, and me. You got 2 teachers. What's your biggest struggle when playing drums? Examples: playing fast tempos, double bass, left hand strength, dynamics. Those are definitely all that I am struggling with right now, per se. Fast tempos, fast tempos aren't bad. It's when the bass drum gets fast, that's when it gets hard for me. Like, necessarily, like, playing fast with my arms, it's not bad. It's when my feet come into play, that's when I kind of struggle. Surprisingly, when I did the Offspring song, You're Gonna Go Far Kid, that song really wasn't that bad for me. Like, you know, you guys, it sounds like a really fast song, but it really wasn't that bad. Now, St. Jimmy by Green Day, I've tried to learn that. I just can't get that in my head for some reason. It's just hard to do. So, I definitely need to work on my fast, how would you call it? My fast, like, my feet, pretty much. I need to work on my feet for fast tempos. I'm not that great, but my arms and stuff, I'm really good at fast tempos. Double bass, definitely need to work on a lot still. I would say I'm pretty good now, but again, the fast tempos with double bass, that's times 2 hard, so I need to start working on that more. Left hand strength, definitely. I've realized that I'm good just going slow, but, like, with fast, and, like, especially, like, dynamics, moving your hand and stuff, that gets pretty hard, so I need to start working on that a lot, I've realized. Left hand strength is definitely a skill you need to, like, work on the most. Dynamics also are a thing I need to work on. So yeah, pretty much all those are a struggle for me. I realize I need to work on double bass, rudiments, fast tempos, left hand strength. So, those are some things I need to start working on. I keep looking back because my drums are back there. When you learn a new song as a band, how do you actually learn the parts? Do you listen by ear and play exactly how it is in the original song, or do you ask opinions from your band instructor / members? Okay, so I'm gonna go straight into this. I do not read sheet music. I never look at it. So that is not a thing I'm doing for my band. It's so funny because when I first started out, I asked one of the band people, I was like, hey, do I have to, like, know sheet music for this kind of stuff? And she's like, no, we're not forcing you anything. You do whatever you want to do. And I'm like, oh, okay. So that was freeing. I liked that because that's the number one thing I was scared about joining the band. I was like, oh boy, do I have to learn sheet music for this? And also, funny enough, somebody was asking me, one of my friends was like, hey, do you have to, how do you remember these songs? Like, don't you have sheet music by you? I'm like, no, bro, it's all memory. And I'm always amazed of how Logan, Sophie, and Fiona can just, read sheet music like nothing. Like, it's so, mesmerizing. Like, they're like, I think it was, last week or a couple weeks ago at band practice, I forgot who it was. It was one of them. And they're like, hey, can I have the sheet music? And Jim, our band instructor, was like, yeah, sure. And he gives it to them, and they're just playing like that. And I'm like, how can you know the sheet music that well while playing? I don't know. It's just, it blows my mind how good they are. What, do you listen by ear and play exactly how it is in the original song, or do you add spin? Yeah, that's what I try to do. I try to get the original as best I can. Even in drum covers too, like I was saying earlier, I just want to do the original song how it is. Obviously, there's some parts that are hard, so I butcher it a little bit, and I make it easier on my end. Wake Up, that was pretty much the hardest song I had to learn. There's a lot of weird snare stuff and fills that I made easier for myself, and also Cherub Rock. If you, this is your guys' homework. Listen to Cherub Rock and Wake Up, the original songs, and then watch my version of it, and tell me down below that you recognize that I'm playing it differently from the original song because of how hard it is. I try to learn the songs as original as I can, and obviously if they're too hard, I make it easier for myself. Do you ask opinions from your band instructor or members? For this whole year that I've been in the band, I don't think I ever have. I just learn it by myself, really. But Jim, he doesn't really, he kind of helps me. He obviously doesn't play the drums, so, but, sometimes when I'm at band and I don't have the song fully down, he kind of, air drums for me to, help me, know, where in the song of, what to do and stuff. So that's kind of helpful. But, no, I don't really ask opinions. I just do it myself and go with the flow. No sheet music, no nothing. I just learn by ear. I listen to the songs by ear, and then if I can't get them, then I go do a drum cover. I mostly watch drum covers the most. The person I've learned Slither and Cherub Rock by Colm Dowling. Go check him out. He is a really good drummer. He does not overplay anything. He plays the songs to the T, and I just love that guy. So check out Colm Dowling. I'll put him down in the description, or if I pin the comments down below. The last question I was talking about, is it difficult to learn them by the time you have to know them? Yes. The thing about me that I've realized, I'm kind of a big procrastinator. And now I've realized in the long run, it's not good. In the beginning, I would always hold off the songs. I would learn that, so if we were doing an easy song, I would do it straight away. And then if it was a hard song, I would throw it in the trash for 3 years. And I've realized that's not good. So now, so we were practicing some songs recently, that I know already, because I knew them ahead of time. And, most of the times it's fine because I know them by then. But yeah, sometimes it is stressful. I get scared sometimes because I don't know the song, and all my other band members know it fully, and I'm over here only knowing half of it. Yeah, that happens sometimes, but yeah, it's kind of difficult. So now I've realized if there's a hard song that we're practicing, I practice a little section every day, and then by the time we're playing it for the first time at band practice, I'll be more confident. Because back then I wasn't that confident. So, yeah, that's something I'm doing right now. We just learned an Avenged Sevenfold song that's really, really fun to do, that I like. And then we're gonna be doing, Thanks for the Memories, which I know the song, so I'm not really stressed about that one. And then Sophie picked a Queen song that we're gonna be learning soon, and I'm really excited for that one. Back then, it was really stressful, but now it's kind of getting easier. But yeah, when people request hard songs, I get kind of stressed out, and I'm like, it's okay, I can just get it day by day, piece by piece. I don't have to get the whole thing down. That was also another thing. I always stressed, and I always thought I had to get the song down by the day they gave it to me. But I'm like, no, you have a week. You just slow down. Why did you choose to play the drums and not another instrument? What stuck out? I think I kind of talked about this in my April 2021 Q&A. To be honest, now that I think about it more and more, it's always hard to tell someone how I got into the drums, because everyone always asks, the big questions that people ask me is, why did you pick the drums and how did you get into Merge 5? Those are always hard questions that I have to think of to say good answers. Why did you choose to play the drums and not other instrument? You know, to be honest, I don't know. I think, like I said back then, I was really into musical theater. That was a really big passion of mine, and it still is, but the drums are kind of overpowering musical theater for me now. But, like I said, I knew the musical School of Rock. And today actually marks 5 years since I saw the School of Rock tour that I got to see at the Fabulous Fox in St. Louis. And there was a kid named Freddie, and he was the drummer. Yeah, I think I just saw a kid playing, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. I want to do that because there's a kid playing it, so I feel like I should do it too, because that's pretty cool. To be honest, I don't know why I chose it. I think it just came to me, honestly. Because, I could have just, started out. Because, I even, trained, my parents and my brother to just do, a simple beat. And I'm like, they're like, oh, this is easy. And I'm like, okay, just do, a normal 4/4 beat. They can't, it's hard for them to keep a steady beat and everything. And I'm like, oh, I guess drums are actually hard. Because I think it just came to me like that, because I remember getting a beginner drum set, and my coordination was already like that. I got it straight away. I remember I wasn't struggling playing for the first time. It just came to me naturally. Personally, I would say you're gifted with the instrument straight away. But yeah, I don't really know why I chose it and what stuck out. I just got inspired by other kids, I guess. Guitar seems pretty cool too, but now that I'm thinking about it, I have small hands, and that would be kind of hard to play. And guitar seems actually pretty intricate. You have to move fast with your fingers and stuff. I can't do that. I'm always amazed by Logan and Sophie. They do so good. Drums are just, they're fun. I don't really know why. I think I just was destined to play them, because I'm really good. How much practice do you get on average, and what do you do? I don't know if you're referring to, myself home, how long I have to practice, or my band. I'll just answer both, because I don't really know what was specified. So, by myself, I don't really practice that much. I really need to, but I'm kind of busy with my school right now, and my drums are always all over the place by coming back from gigs and having to set them back up again. So, I really only practice when I do drum covers. I practice my songs. I don't really do rudiments or anything. I just practice songs. And then I just go straight into drum covers, and then before you know it, I'm taking down the drums, going to gigs. So, yeah, my drums are kind of not in the place right now. They're, right now, as I'm looking at them, they're, all up. They're just all jumbled. So I can't really play them right now. I've been air drumming. I just air drum songs and stuff. So that's how I've been practicing by myself. I would say for like 30 minutes, I guess. And then what do I do by myself? Like I said, I air drum and I listen to songs. So that's what I do. But now I'm going to try to get into rudiments and all that kind of jazz. But for band, how much practice do we get on average? It really depends. We always start, so we as a band, we get 1 day per week. It's either Tuesday through Thursday. It's like it's Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. It's one of those days. We don't really have a set day, but it's one of those days, and we practice once every week at 7:30. We don't really have a set end time. We usually end around 9 to 9:30, I would say. So roughly like 2 hours is usually our time, how much we practice. And what do? We just learn the songs that we play. If it's like, for instance, if Jim tells us like, oh, practice this song, do it for next week. So then we would practice it at home. We would come next week and we would practice that song as a band. That's pretty much what we do. And then if we get the full new song down, then we go to old stuff and we practice our old stuff because, like Jim was saying, I think we have 44 songs now we have 44 songs that we know now engraved in our minds, and they can easily like go like that. And some have, like, I kind of don't remember how to play some of the songs we do. So he makes us, so like we learn the new song obviously that we do for the day, and then we go straight into old stuff after that. We learn our old stuff so we don't forget it, because that'll be kind of bad if you're at a gig and you just halfway through you just stop playing. Like, that would kind of suck. And then if we don't have a new song we learn, because sometimes that happens, Fiona, Sophie, or Logan, they don't have it for that week, or Sophia's voice is strained or something like that, or Jim hasn't had the sheet music for them yet. We just do our old stuff, and we just learn that. We just got done with an Avenged Sevenfold song this week, because we have band practice this Tuesday. We just got done with Avenged Sevenfold song this week, and next week we're learning Thanks for the Memories. And so that will depend. We might be doing that next week, or we might not. So, but that's normally what we do. We pretty much go for 2 hours at least. It's pretty fun. It's a lot of fun to play songs and get that experience every week and get the adrenaline and talk to your friends. So, what was your favorite gig so far and why? Okay, that is really hard. Now that I look back, I really liked our first gig, because there was quite a lot of people that came to that one, and that's just bittersweet because it was our first one, and even though we weren't the best, it was still a lot of fun. Let me see, I'm just thinking down the line. All the Troy American Legion ones were pretty fun. The teen night band was probably the most fun. There was like 100 something people there, and there were 4 teen bands including us. That was pretty crazy. The private house parties, you guys don't see that stuff, but if you guys don't know, we've been playing some private house parties. Those are pretty fun. We played at Stagger Inn that you guys haven't seen. That was pretty fun. That's been an old bar for a while in my hometown. The roller derby was really fun. That was like our first like out of state gig, because usually we play in Illinois the most, but that was in Missouri, Baldwin, Missouri. That was a lot of fun. I wish we could do that again, but I don't think we're on the list this year. We're kind of packed with gigs. Oh, speaking of gigs, our next one is in early March. I do not know when exactly. I just know it's in early March, and I know you all have been dying for a gig. We actually had one December 30th, but I didn't want to post that for specific reasons. And we were supposed to have a gig I'm recording this on Friday. We were supposed to have a gig that was supposed to be today, but something happened that wasn't good and it's canceled, and there was supposed to be one February 10th, and that also got canceled at the same place we were supposed to play. So we don't have any gigs this January, and we don't have any February, sadly. So we're going to be practicing our butts off, and we got a lot of new songs. So once you guys see that March gig, you guys are going to be in for a treat. It's going to be really fun. But yeah, the roller derby was fun, private house party, first gig was fun. Old Herald, they got a beautiful stage. I love their stage. I think that's the biggest stage we've ever performed on, and I hope we get to perform on more stages later in life, which I think we will. But that was a lot of fun. We did a December one that was really cold. It was like 20-something degrees out. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I can't really pick one. I like every one of them that we do. Oh yeah, also, we're thinking of doing like some sort of festival thing this summer that I'm really looking forward to. It's gonna be like a little road trip kind of thing, in Springfield, Illinois. Hopefully that happens. But yeah, I would really like to travel around more, because we've only stayed in one spot. So I would like to go to Missouri more. They got a lot of cool stuff. I really want to perform at the Wildie. That would be really fun. That's like a goal I really want to do. But like I was saying, I like every gig that we do. I don't really have a favorite. They're all fun. Oh my god, in Bonifest! That was a highlight. Bonifest in my hometown is the most famous like festival in my hometown, pretty much. It was so much fun. Sadly, we were the noon time slot, which not that many people were there. If we do it again, I hope we're the evening time slot, because a lot of people go in the evening. But yeah, that was also fun. What song would you like to play, but you can't yet because it's too hard? Again, I don't know if you're talking about drum cover wise or band wise. I'll do both. For band, I really wanna do Hysteria by Muse. In the beginning of the song's pretty easy, but once you get more into it, it's kind of hard. So that's a really fun song that I want to try to do sometime with them. The bass line's extremely hard, so yeah, I think it would be hard for pretty much all of us. But that's a song I want to do for band. And then for a drum cover, I don't know. I'd really have to think about that. I'm looking at my Spotify, and I really want to. I don't know if these are like necessarily hard, but I'd really like to do like Fat Lip and the Hell song sometime. That's really fun. Also, 30 Seconds to Mars. 30 Seconds to Mars is what I want to do. Like The Kill, This Is War, Kings and Queens, those songs, those are awesome songs that I want to like try to do for drum covers later on, but the drums are surprisingly kind of hard for me. So, yeah, like that. Some Blink-182 songs, like I Miss You, What's My Age Again, First Date. Some Foo Fighters song, Monkey Wrench. I also really want to do the new Metallica song. That one's pretty cool. Lux Eterna? I think that's how you say it. And then some, also Helena, My Chemical Romance. I've always wanted to do that. I wanted to do that for a drum cover for my birthday this year, and I was actually like gonna do that, but then it became too hard for me. So hopefully I could do that in the future. Yeah, those kinds of songs, and I'll be excited for when I'll actually get to do them and show them for you guys. Are you thinking about getting a new drum set, or will you keep that one until it's unplayable? No. I'm not thinking of getting a drum set literally anytime soon. Now I have gotten every single thing that I want for it. Like you said, I guess I'll just get a new one until it's unplayable. I'm really content with my drum set. I think it's really great. Obviously, I'll have to like replace the heads and stuff. But yeah, no, I don't really think I'm gonna be replacing my drum set. I love it. I like the blue color. Yeah, I like it. So I don't think I'm replacing it anytime soon. For someone who's never been to the US, what food would they absolutely have to try there? Okay, so the US is really stereotypical for their burgers and hot dogs, so I would say that. And now, obviously, you guys outside of the US probably have that. Um, Honestly, I eat food, obviously. It's just I can't really think of like signature US dishes. Like I know Germany dishes. I know a lot of them, like bratwurst and schnitzel and spätzle. But I mean, pretty much the only answer I got is burgers and hot dogs. Um, if you really like burgers and hot dogs, I would say go to Chicago. Chicago has some really good deep dish pizza, and Chicago really has good Chicago dogs. So that's good. I saw that Lila said baby back ribs, which yeah, that's barbecue. Yeah, barbecue. I just thought of that. Barbecue is something you would need to try. Um, any of you guys that are from the U.S., comment down below. Tell other people that aren't from the U.S. what they should try from here. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm not really that good with that kind of stuff, but that's what I got. Do you think your band will ever get invited to play in other countries/states in the future, and would you like that? Oh my god, yes. Like I was saying earlier, I would love that. I would love to go to different states. Now, obviously, we would have to do a long road trip for that sort of deal, and it would probably have to be only in the summer because, you know, we're still kids and we're in school, so we really don't want to miss that. So pretty much the only time we have to travel far is the summer. But yeah, I would love to go to like St. Louis. As a dream of mine, I would like Merch 5 to do. Even though it's like 30 minutes away, it's still in another state. Yeah, I would like to go to different states. Countries, on the other hand, I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. But me personally, I would love to go to different countries. Like, I want to go to the UK and Germany and Italy. Merch 5, I think we'll go to different states, but I highly doubt that we would go to different countries. We're only in high school, so I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. But that would be cool, though, but, you know, you can only dream. What do you do when you get frustrated and can't play something right? Okay, so in the beginning, when I used to get frustrated, I would literally get all my rage out, hit my drums as hard as I can, like try to break them, which thankfully they didn't, because that would suck. But I remember a long time ago, I got so mad that I threw my drumstick at the wall over there and I actually got a dent. I would show you guys, but I think it's patched up now. But yeah, that's how frustrated I would get, and my parents got so mad. They're like, you are not throwing sticks anymore, you're not doing any of that. So now when I get frustrated, obviously I still get mad and I try to like hit my drums out of rage, and I'm like, wait, no, I can't do that because I don't want to buy another new cymbal or snare or anything like that. So I just try to calm myself down. I get away from the drum set, do something fun that isn't drums, and then try to go back and do it again. And then if I totally can't get something, then I've noticed in songs that I can't get and I get frustrated, I slow the tempo down, or I try to watch the drummer like in a slow tempo, and I try to do that. But I haven't really got frustrated in quite a while, so I don't really know. But yeah, that I just slow the tempo down for songs and drummers I watch. That's what I do, and then I just go away from the drums and do something to take my mind off of it. Oh, my cocaine's right here. 100 calories per can? What? Coke.com. Empty before recycling. Metal can. Recycle me. See you again soon. I don't think I'm seeing you again, bro. I don't know about that. There's a QR code on here. I'm gonna scan it. What does this thing have to say? CokeURL.com. What is it? Coca-Cola Cherry. Oh, what? That's a Bill Nye. Okay, well, that was a ripoff. Oh man, I drank all of it. Who are your favorite drummers to watch? If we're talking YouTube drummers, of course, Mighty Mouse Dex. Me. I'm just kidding. Mighty Mouse Dex, Lulu, the Drum Brothers. I watch Mike Lewis a lot. He's cool. Speaking of Mike Lewis, he sent me, an original CD of his, for my first fan mail, and that was really cool. And that was a lot of fun, so I'm glad he did that. So I hope you guys send me fan mail soon, because I'm still waiting. Oh yeah, Christina Shiano, I watch her. Funny enough, I've been watching guitar covers. If you guys like to watch guitar covers, go to Harry and a Guitar. Go to his channel. He is so good. He pretty much does every variety of music. I like him a lot. Andy Bushel's pretty good. Kayla Garleo, I think that's how you say her last name. She's good. She's really good. Wrecker is always cool. Wrecker's a cool kid. Colin Dowling, of course. Yeah, that's pretty much who I all watch. If you guys have any suggestions, that is a hard word. Suggestions. There we go. If you guys have any suggestions for me, for other people to watch, please comment down below. I would really like that, because I always like to watch new drummers, and it's kind of hard for me to find some now. So I would really like that. Who are my favorite drummers? In general, my list has changed now. Taylor Hawkins is now on there, but he passed away, so I'm really respecting him more now that he passed away, sadly. Trey Cool and Josh Dunn are always on there. Rufus Taylor, the son of the Queen drummer, Roger Taylor. He's really good. Man, he's great. Chad Smith. I'm not really good with drummer names from bands, y'all. Neil Peart. He died, though. Who's the Paramore drummer dude? He's also really cool. I forgot his name. But he's really cool. He's really cool. Those are my list has changed for those types of drummers. Yeah. And the last one. What's your favorite song you've played so far? I'm assuming you're asking this for my band. Definitely Wake Up. It's one of all of our favorite ones to do. Surprisingly, in the beginning, I really didn't like it. It's because it was pretty hard for me to get down. Like I was saying earlier, when there's songs that are hard for me, I don't like them and I don't have motivation to learn and play them. But funny enough, the hardest ones for me that I've learned are the most fun and the most that we all like as a band. The 1 year anniversary Merch 5 video, we said, I forgot what we said. I want to say it's Best of You. That's also a fun one to do, but we haven't done that one in a while. Yeah, we love to do Wake Up. Everyone loves that and it's great on that one. We really liked the Christmas Sarajevo one. That one was fun. Take me down to the Paradise City. I'll tell you some songs I like to play. Some songs I like to play All the Small Things. I like to play Sugar We're Going Down, Best of You. For Whom the Bell Tolls, that's a lot of fun. I'm Not Okay is a lot of fun. In Bloom. Just a Girl, Crazy Train is a lot of fun also. We haven't done Even Flow in a while. Hopefully we get back into doing that. Nothing But a Good Time's also fun to do. Yeah. Slither, Slither's okay. Oh, my legs hurt so bad. I think that's pretty much all I got. I hope you guys liked the Q&A. I'm definitely not as awkward as I was almost 2 years ago now. I think I've gotten the confidence, not just from being in a band, but just from you guys, from the positivity that you guys bring to me. I just love that. and I hope you guys keep doing that. And I hope you guys keep supporting me, because I'll try to do YouTube for as long as I can. And trust me, I'm going to college later this year, but I will still keep posting. I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be in Merge 5 for as long as I can, so don't worry about any of that. I'm still going to be staying put. Yeah, I hope you guys like that. If you guys have any more burning questions, comment down below. If they're just little ones, if you have like a follow-up question from one of these, I'll answer that. But if you guys want another major Q&A, which I don't know why, because this one was more intricate now that I've realized in the other one I've done, comment and say, I want another Q&A. And that setup video is coming soon, I promise you. I don't know when. It's going to be in February, but I don't know exactly when. But yeah, my setup has definitely changed from the last time, from April 2019. It has really changed everything, not just my drums in the background, but even the recording my dad and I use. Oh yeah, and also, so recording stuff, I'm not the only one that does it. My dad also helps me. He's the, he helps me with recording, and he helps me with some editing. Pretty much the only thing I do is just drum. Yeah, that's all I got. I hope you guys like this Q&A. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'm getting close to 400 subscribers, so please push that subscribe button. I would really love that. My goal is to have 1,000 subscribers. After that, I don't care how many I get. My goal is just 1,000. So please hit that subscribe button. That would be really cool if you could do that. Yeah, that's all I got. It was a pretty fun Q&A than last time. I hope I answered all your questions that you wanted to be answered. I'll see you guys next week with a drum cover. Peace out. I drank all my cocaine. Sadly.